Self-focus is not about shutting yourself off from the world. It is about redirecting your energy to the one place where real change begins within. Too many people spend their days looking outside for approval, waiting for permission, or seeking validation, and in that endless chase, they forget that the greatest authority they will ever need already lives inside of them. When you learn to focus inward, you stop scattering your power across countless distractions. You stop giving away your energy to situations that don't serve you and to people who may not even respect your dreams. Self-focus is the act of reclaiming your life, of drawing your attention back to what truly matters, which is the shaping of your own mind, your habits, and your inner growth. It's the art of mastering yourself before attempting to master anything else, because without self-mastery, every pursuit becomes temporary, fragile, and easily broken by the first obstacle that comes your way. When you make the shift to self-focus, you start to recognize that the greatest battle you will ever fight is not against competitors, critics, or doubters. It is against your own lack of discipline, your own tendency to procrastinate, your own fear of failure, and your own self-doubt. These inner battles are far more dangerous than any external enemy because they are invisible, silent, and they often operate under the surface of your awareness. If you do not pay attention to them, they will control you without you even realizing it. Self-focus is the flashlight that exposes these hidden enemies within. It brings clarity, it brings awareness, and with awareness comes the power to change. Many people confuse self-focus with selfishness, but they are not the same. Selfishness is about taking from others. Self-focus is about building yourself so you can contribute more, live more fully, and create the life you desire. Think about it. If you cannot direct your own mind, how can you expect to direct your future? If you cannot control your own thoughts, how can you expect to create the results you want in life? Self-focus is where discipline, vision, and persistence are born. It is the foundation upon which greatness is built. When you wake up in the morning, your mind is either serving you or fighting against you. The moment you open your eyes, thousands of thoughts begin to flow, and if you are not intentional, you will find yourself swept away by worries, doubts, and distractions. But when you have cultivated the art of self-focus, you learn to quiet the noise, to ask yourself the right questions. What matters today? What brings me closer to my vision? Where do I need to invest my time, energy, and emotion? These simple questions become the compass that keeps you aligned with your purpose. Without self-focus, the day belongs to the demands of others. With self-focus, the day belongs to you. Great transformations never happen by accident. They happen because someone made a conscious decision to direct their energy toward growth. Self-focus is that decision. It is the deliberate choice to say, I will take responsibility for my thoughts, for my actions, for my results. It means refusing to be a victim of circumstances and instead becoming the designer of your life. You begin to see that your future is not written in the stars. It is written in your choices. Every time you focus on building yourself, you are rewriting your story. Every time you invest in learning, in strengthening your habits, in controlling your emotions, you are moving closer to the person you are meant to be. Self-focus also teaches you the power of saying no. Without it, you will say yes to everything, scattering your energy across endless obligations, burning yourself out while achieving nothing of significance. With self-focus, you become selective. You realize that your time is the most valuable currency you possess, and you refuse to spend it carelessly. You learn to say yes only to the opportunities that align with your purpose, and no to the distractions that only steal your energy. This discipline may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is the price of greatness. Think of a magnifying glass under the sun. The light is always there, but only when it is focused does it become powerful enough to ignite fire. The same principle applies to your life. Your energy is always present, but only through focus does it gain the strength to transform your reality. Self-focus is the magnifying glass of your destiny. It channels all your scattered light into a burning flame of purpose and action. The world will always try to pull you in different directions. Society will tell you what you should want, what you should chase, what you should believe. But when you are grounded in self-focus, you are not swayed by the noise. You live from the inside out, not the outside in. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. You stop being a follower of circumstance and start being a creator of destiny. You build an inner world so strong that the outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself around your vision. Self-focus is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is not something you practice only when you feel like it. It is something you live by every single day, because the direction of your focus determines the direction of your life. Whatever you give your attention to grows. If you give it to doubt, fear, and distractions, they will expand. If you give it to vision, discipline, and inner strength, they too will expand. The choice is always yours. The key is to stop looking outside for the answers and start realizing that everything you need is already within you, waiting to be focused, shaped, and unleashed.